Welcome back to another work party, and it's the last work party of 2016. What a year it has been. So we're back at Knob End. As you can see, we're in the compound. We've got our lovely cabin here and got a lovely coal fire going. It's all lovely, keeping us nice and warm. So if you have a look around, so one of the things that we've been doing today is really clearing stuff up, because at the moment it's a bit messy. So one of the things is Liam has gone and stacked up a lot of the good bricks that have been lying around site on that pallet. And, we've got Lisa and Jean and Liam have been clearing all the rubble and piling it up so it's nice and out of the way. Manny has managed to go fix a fence, so we'll go and look at that in a second. But one of the things, if I'll show you, what I'm doing right now, when this building was demolished, it had pretty much no original features left in it. But one of the ones that was left was, believe it or not, some skirting board. This is the only surviving piece of skirting board. There was an office in the corner where the boats would come up to the window and get past. This is the skirting board from it. Unfortunately, it's been left out, the elements is starting to rot. So I've got a good small section of this, and I'm going to cut it out, and that way I can get a profile of it, and we can make a copy of that. So if we get a profile, and should the building ever be rebuilt, which hopefully it does, we can actually take this design of skirting board and put it back in the building where it belongs. So it should be lovely. So I'm going to get a piece of this cut off. We're going to be tidying around today, and hopefully it should be a lovely day. It's actually not that cold, surprisingly, and everyone's getting in the lovely Christmas spirit. So I just cut off a piece of that skirting board, like I said, to get a sample of it, and I came across this funny bit of wood here. Now, to most people, you'll have absolutely no idea what this is, and to be honest, I didn't notice what it was either. And then I realised when I got to the bottom of it, it's actually part of the window, an original window of the building. Well, maybe not the original windows, but certainly some of the old ones. It's actually part of a sash window. It would have been up there, and this would have been the top frame of the window. And that's the bit, so I'm going to lop the end bit off this because the rest of it's absolutely rotten and beyond any salvage. Lop the end bit off this, that way we can get the pattern. And I know exactly which windows these came from, because on the building, I'll throw up a photo, the two windows over there, which I'll show, these two windows over here are actually very tall windows, and this would have probably been the frame for the windows there. Unfortunately, beyond any sort of economical repair, but might as well cut off a bit so we've got the pattern. So should the building be rebuilt, we've got the original window design to go back in. So I'm going to lop the end off that now and put it to one side nice and safe. Lovely.
Hi folks, this is the old workshop, corner of the old workshop, the full nose bricks, and there was some missing in the corner here, so we've salvaged some from somewhere else and just building up the corner, make it look nice and bonny. The mortar's a bit addled, as you can see, but we can soon rake that out and point it up after. But we'll make it all look good. Okay, let's get on with it.
Alright, and 3. Yeah, that's where the footage stops, because the camera didn't record anything after that. In fact, anything from Saturday after that. I'm so annoyed. So this wall, throw up a photo of it, was absolutely nobbled. All the bricks here had been clunked out, people have whacked it, and all these wonderful bull-nosed bricks have been ripped out. But they've been replaced, new bricks put in where the bricks have been blown. We've replaced 5 bricks, and Manny's also come along and repointed this wall where all the water hits it, so it's nice and safe, because there was actually no pointing in there at all. There's an old gas pipe. We did a bit of excavation as well. I'll throw up some more photos. There used to be a drain here. Now water from the inside of the building came along this drain and out there. It'll neaten itself up eventually. The drain actually stops about here, because the cobbles were relayed a couple of years ago, and they just kind of relayed it. That's why water pools over here. But we did find that there, so we've got some ideas for that. Otherwise, Lisa over there has been clearing up all the bank where all the plants have grown. I'll show that in a minute. Dug out some drainage ditches. Sam did some of that, and I've done a little bit today, clearing out some water that's been pooling in different places. And up and down the canal, a couple of problem areas have been cleaned up. So it has been very productive for the last work part of the year. It is a bit cold, but we've had that fire going, so it's been lovely. And I think everyone's enjoying it. But we are going to finish a bit early today because there isn't that much left to do. But still got plenty to show around site, so get to that. So one of the things that the footage was missing for was me explaining something that we found. We actually found this solid carved stone, what we thought was be a gas lamp. Now, it had actually been put in the rubble when the workshops was demolished, and as we were digging around in the rubble today, we came across it. A couple of people knew it was there, so we brought it in to look after it, and it was put inside the workshops. Now, because of what it was, we had a discussion and elected to take it home. Here, obviously, on screen, the photos of what it is. A couple of people have spoken up, and some people think that it might be a water fountain, some people think that it might be a gas lamp. But what we know is that the top of it is missing and has actually had an electrical socket put in place, because when the workshops were last used in the 60s, it was used as a lamp. But that's all we know. So anyway, back to the video.
They discovered, well, they might have realised it when it kept having trouble. I don't know when they did the survey that found it. It's done for some time, but...
So we're just finishing up for the end of the day, and I come back here and the lamp's gone. Now, unbelievable! I was running up and down the canal, flicking out.
Is it in the canal? Is it?
I thought it'd been dumped in the canal. Somebody had nicked it.
Has it been?
It weighs a ton.
It weighs an absolute ton. Nah. John, our darling volunteer, had lobbed it in the bog. Oh, I am not happy about that. Unbelievable.
And here, folks, is the culprit.
Him. He did it.
He told me to do it.
Don't push blame.
I'm innocent.
Until proven guilty.
Is it going?
It's going.
You've lost all privileges. So, at the end of the day, I can wear me Christmassy hat. It's the last work part of the year. Oh, careful, Manny.
See you later, Manny. Have a lovely Christmas, everybody.
I think everyone's just naffing off now for Christmas. Done a great lot of work. Nice tidying up. The area looks stunning. Ready for Christmas. We had the fire going. John decided to wind me up, so it's been a good day. So we're going to end off. This is going to be the last work part of the year. So from me and everybody else at the Canal Society, have a very Merry Christmas. So if you don't celebrate Christmas, have a nice happy holidays, and we shall see you in 2017. See ya.